Hi, hello, welcome to my channel where creativity's the key. I'm a crafter, a DIY scrapper. Let's bring our visions to life, you see. Let's create together, hand in hand.
Hello, 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 crafting angels. Vanessa here from AngelRose Designs here on YouTube. And today we're going to make a layered junk journal inspired by treasure books. Okay? So, y'all, this is a lot of fun. And here is the supplies you'll need. You'll need your cardstock. You need your printables. Okay? You're going to need your corner rounder. You're going to need double-sided tape, twine, a pen or pencil, scissors, a hole punch, some paper clips, and some bulb pins, a paper trimmer, you can use a beading needle, or you can get a needle that is special for doing journaling, junk journaling, okay? And y'all can see I already have my thread hooked onto this, so we're going to use this as soon as I show y'all what I did for the layer, okay? You can use this size scissors too, y'all. And these I got from Dollar Tree. But I have these needles that I could use. This came from Design. This also came from Design. I like these little, these are wood. I look at the engraving on it. You got these needles. I've used a dull needle. I've used whatever needle I have on hand. Okay. As I said, you're going to need your cardstock, your printables. I gave y'all all the other supplies in my bucket here. I also have that all cut out for the printables. I have lined paper. I have wallpaper, and I have a sheet of coffee dyed paper. So, okay, and I got my fish course trimmer. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to put this aside. We're going to put this aside for now. So, the way I did this, and this is just a sample, y'all. Just a sample. I did my cardstock, a printable, my coffee dyed, a printable, line paper, wallpaper, and printable. But the one I'm going to show y'all here is going to be done a little different. So, let me get a binder clip here so I can hold the layers together. And I want to hold this one together. And I'm just going to show y'all how to do this part, and then in another video I'll show y'all how to decorate it. Okay, so we're going to start off with our cardstock. We're going to fold it on the 8.5 inch side. You're going to fold it in half. Okay, now here comes Miss Rolly, y'all. We're going to hold it here, and we're just going to roll to flatten it, to make sure it stays flat. And then we're going to go through our printables here, and we're going to find a printable that we want. Well, let's take out all these pockets. and stuff like that, because I have pockets in here. I have these here. All this I have already trimmed out. Now you can use this printable here for a starter page. Okay, so let me get all of this out of my way. Put that over there. We can take this one here and cut and fold it in half. We can't do it with this one because we're gonna fold her face in half, but maybe. No, we won't. So if we fold it this way, yeah, we still have her lips here, and then we have her face here. So we're gonna do that one. We're gonna do a fairy one. We're gonna do a fairy page. And we're going to go from there. If we need more, we'll pull more. Okay? So, we're going to go with these first. So, the way I did it my way. Okay? And this is pretty easy. On all your pages on an 8-inch side, 8.5-inch side, you're just going to fold it in half. Put your cardstock in, and here's your first one. And then we can take this here, fold it this way, and do that. But we're going to take our coffee paper first, coffee dyed paper, and I will link everything down below. Now we want this to be where we can see every layer. So this one here comes to here. So we're going to take this and we're going to fold it up. Okay. And then we're going to get our paper trimmer. Okay. Each layer, you're going to put the printable, this one. Okay. And I also have my little trash bin here. Okay. So we're going to take this one. We're going to layer it like so. Okay. Next, we're going to take this one here, and we're going to layer that one right about here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, fold that backwards, take my pencil, my La Crayon, and mark that. And then what I'm going to do is fold this backwards. Okay? Make sure it's even. Hold it down and get Miss Roly-Poly and then trim. Okay? There you go. Put that in your little trashy bin on the side. And then what you're going to do is pick up your journal again. You're going to turn this the right way. You can put it way down at the bottom, like so. And then you take your wallpaper, fold it. I love this one. Now, what I'm going to do is take this one, fold it right there, put it right there. Okay? Right there. Now, this one here, we're going to fold this up. Okay? And we're not going to trim this one. What we're going to do is take this one, fold it up, and make sure all sides are even, and if not, you can trim. Okay, so see right here? Let me see if I can fold that in a little bit. Hold this here, get Miss Rolly, even it out. See how it's poking out right there? I'm just going to get my paper trimmer, nothing to it, put it down, trim through all layers. Okay, and then we got that. Now, let's put all our stuff in our little tray there. That was from my phone cord, my charger. Then we're going to put that. I want this one to go up a bit more. Okay? Because I want this one like so. Like so. I can bring this one up a bit more. Okay? And then we're going to take our paper here. I'm going to hold this, and I'm going to get Miss Rolly. Okay, put her back in her box. And we're going to take this. I want to put it this way. And since I already got my crease, all I got to do is just refold it. Now we're going to take this, come down a little on the wallpaper, like so. Fold this, and make sure it's even. Crease it so you have your line to trim. Okay. There. We're going to put that in our little bin. Okay. And we have that. Okay. So I'm going to put this one like so. Then I'm going to get my next one. Now, do I want another one of the fairies, or do I want another Lucy page? I'll do Lucy, because I want this one. If I put it this way, it's going to be upside down, so we're going to fold it this way. I think no matter which way I put it, she's going to be on the bottom. But that's alright. So we're going to make 2 more pockets. I'm going to put this here. Okay. Crease it right here. I'm just putting my nail line. Taking my nail and putting a line. Okay. Make sure it's even. And then get Miss Rolly. Like so. And then put that one all the way down so you can see your line paper. And we have our layered journal. Okay, so now I'm not gonna sew up here because all down here is gonna get all the layers in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my pokey tool. Let me get my binder clip here to hold all this together. I'm going to put this on here. Now, I have a tool to help me poke my holes. And if I can find the link to it, I will put the cradle. Okay, it's called a book cradle. And what I'm going to do is find where I'm going to put one here. I'm going to make it big enough to where my needle can go through. One right about here. I don't know where my awl is. I have an awl. There it is. Let's get the awl. And then I'm going to poke one back here. Okay. And I have all my holes big enough to where my needle can fit through, but I'm going to go through again just to make sure. Okay. So if I can find the link to this cradle, I will put it in the description box. All right. So now I'm going to get my needle with my string on it. I'm going to shorten my string, make one side shorter than the other. And this is enough to where I can go through all the holes. So I'm going to start in the middle. Okay. Whoops. See, this is why I say get the ones with the big holes, big eyes in them, so you can just do that. Easy to rethread it. Now, you want to pull it all the way through, but leave at least 6 inches to where you can tie it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and hook it there. So when I pull it tight, it's good. So I'm going to get my next one and go through here and find the top hole here. Now I'm going to pull that all the way through. Okay, make sure everything's even. I'm going to get another binder clip. Even all this out. Get another binder clip. Let's use a paper clip. And then I'm going to go back through the middle hole. Okay. I'm having an issue here. There we go. I'm going to pull my thread a little bit longer. Pull all this through. Pull it tight. Okay. And I'm just going to go through all my layers here. Go there. Pull them all. Take my paper clip off. Okay. There. Now, I'm going to leave this tight here, but I'm also going to take my binder clip and clip it to where it stays tight the way I want it. Until I can make, well, that one doesn't work. Okay, that's it. I give up on that one. So I'm just going to take my hand, hold my finger, my pinky here. Take this string, do this way, pull it, and then keep pulling until it's as tight as you want it. And then do one more knot, do another knot. I do under, over, and I do 3 knots. And I leave a piece hanging long enough to where I can do a how they call it, a little dangle, but you can also leave it long enough to make a bookmark. Okay, let me get another pair of scissors to cut this. Let's trim this right here, and we still have enough to make another one. You can use twine. I used wax thread. So we can leave this one dangled at the bottom and this one as our bookmark. Okay? So now, that's it for this part. So we have the layered journal. And I will decorate it in the next video. But I want to go ahead and round my corners on both sides. But now, you see, I forgot to glue this. Let's get the glue. You can use glue. You can use double-sided tape. You can use whatever you want. Okay. So, just round the corners. And when I get to the other side, see, I gotta glue this piece too. But before I glue it, I'm gonna take it and round that corner. See, I didn't do it to this one because I glued it down already, but this one, I want to do that. So we're gonna take this, go from the rounded edge, go all the way down. glue. Okay. There. And do it all through the whole book. Let me get my other corner around it here. I gotta watch because I still need to glue those two pockets on this side. Okay, so this one is pocket number 1. Let me round that first. Glue. There. Okay. And then we got this one done. And now we gotta glue this one. So now I'm going to match this one to the other side and not round it because I want everything to match. And now I'm going to put up my glue gun and round this corner. Okay, put these away. So we got all that did it. Okay, so in the next video we will do the decorating. Okay, so I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and comment. And please, and don't forget to subscribe. Please be kind, be caring, be crafty, be safe, be positive, and know you are enough. And go make something pretty today. And I will see you all in the next video. Happy crafting on a budget. Happy everything on a budget. And bye-bye for now.